You can be successful at anything. I don't care what you're doing. It's all about your mindset.
I enjoyed sitting down with Travis Maloney and learning about his passion in life, which is to be the best father to his 5-year-old son, Kason. He's into physical fitness, he's into taking care of himself, and modeling the behavior that he wants to see as he watches his son grow. I think you're going to really enjoy hearing from Travis Maloney. Today, I have the privilege of sitting down with Travis Maloney here in the Blythewood plant. Welcome, Travis.
Thank you. Welcome.
I am happy to have you here.
Happy to be here.
Tell us how long you've worked for C&G and what you do for us.
I've been here 4 years in January. I'm the lead extrusion tech on the floor.
So you started in 2020.
Yes, ma'am.
The year
right
of
before
COVID.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got all that.
All right. So you earned your stripes during that time. For
Yes, ma'am.
sure. So tell me about your family outside of work.
I've got a son. He's 5. He just turned 5 in January. He's big into wrestling right now. We just took him
Really,
to-
at 5?
Oh man, he can tell you. I would never cared about wrestling, but he can tell you every wrestler, past, present. I mean, he has all the little men. We took him to WWE. Came to Charlotte for SmackDown back in Friday. 2 weeks Friday. It'll be 2 weeks, and we took him up there. Yeah, he had a ball.
How do you think he got into that if you're not into it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. He was big into superheroes before that, and I think it just kind of transitioned. Yeah, I let him name my dog. He named him Logan. So after Wolverine. So
tell me about your dog.
he's a bully, American bully. He's blue tricolor. He's probably 50 pounds. He's 8 months old.
Oh wow! What do you feed
he's
him?
A ham. They're
That's
built
just
that
what
way.
they are?
They're built different.
Yeah. So you call him a bully? Is there a difference between a bulldog and a bully?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the
bully's
difference?
a newer breed. It's what they call the designer breed. It was basically, they mixed all it up, Americans, Pits, English Bulldogs, whatever, back in the 90s, and they mixed them all together. So they're not AKC recognized right now, but they have their own organization for registering. Okay. So, yeah, it's a newer breed, but it's picking up pretty big.
And how did you decide that you wanted this dog?
I saw one.
Oh, and you fell in love?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me about that. Where did you see the dog? And
I think it was just Instagram one day, just browsing. I'd had Pits before, whatever, and these look like Pits on steroids, or
yeah,
real short, stocky, just hams, So, they're good dogs too. They're
friendly.
Yeah, that's their temperament. They're supposed to be no aggression whatsoever, just chill family dogs.
Really?
If I brought my dog in here right now, he would go up to every person in the plant. He wants to meet everybody that he comes in contact with.
He would sniff us.
He would. Big time, yeah.
And then friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Likes to be petted?
Yeah, loves it. He'll lay down, yeah.
Yeah. What's he like with your son?
Perfect. They wrestle all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
It's his wrestling partner.
My son, I had to get on my son the other day because he's trying to stone cold stun him. He's trying to do the stunner on him.
Oh my God!
And I'm worried he's going to hurt the dog.
So how much does he weigh? Your
about the same.
Son,
He's probably about the same. Yeah. About 45, 50.
Yeah, I was going to say they're probably equally matched on the wrestling.
Are, yeah. My son's kind of a bigger kid too for his age.
So tell me about growing up. What was that like for you, being a little boy, your family?
Mm-hmm. I grew up, I guess, in the country. Small town. Going to church, playing sports and baseball and everything, which, typical country boy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Siblings?
Nope. No.
Only child.
I got that going for me. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. So spoiled?
Oh yeah.
You don't even have to, try to deny it.
I was, yeah.
What did you like to do when you were little?
Play baseball.
Yeah.
That was all I wanted to do, yeah. And, hunting, fishing, just sleeping outdoors on the weekends and stuff like that.
Is there an experience you had when you were younger that, really shaped you into who you are? Like a particular moment or person or opportunity?
A lot of them. Like I said, I lost my dad at a young age, so there were a lot of people that kind of stepped up in my family, tried to mold me or whatever. Like my uncle's one, and my stepdad, he came around a couple years later, and he's, him and my mom been together since the late 80s. So, yeah, he was a plant manager at a textile plant where I'm from, and
Your
got
stepfather?
Yeah, he's got a 9th grade education, so he taught me, work ethic and mindset and all that. So
yeah,
he's a big one.
yeah. So you lost your dad when you were
3.
3 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
So you probably don't remember
Not too much
from that time.
No, I hear a lot of stories. Apparently, he was pretty popular.
Yeah.
In the area I grew up in. Yeah, he used to do stand-up comedy and stuff on the weekends, and
Really?
he could sing and all that. Yeah.
Now, do you have that gene?
No, I don't think so, no.
Would you have any interest in doing that?
No, probably not.
No.
No, probably not. No.
That takes a lot of courage.
Yeah,
right? Because you're going to get, laughed at.
Yeah. Well, he was a big
heckled.
dude, too, so he probably, he was like 6'3", 260, so he could probably didn't care about, So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't get that gene.
Yeah. So what kinds of things do you like to do other than hanging out with your son when you're off work? What are your hobbies?
Son, dog, gym.
Gym.
Yeah.
You like working out?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It's like my therapy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I don't even do it. I'm not going to say I don't do it for the physical, but the mental is probably 60% of it.
What does the gym look like for you? What are the things that you like to do?
Just weights.
Just weights.
Yeah, just weights.
Not that you get enough.
I get enough cardio.
You're at work.
Yeah, 12 hours a day, 13,000 steps a shift, so I'm good.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
That's my average in 23. So
yeah. So which weights do you do? Like the free weights? Do you
all
do?
of it. I like machines too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so like you say it's kind of therapeutic. You just go someplace else when you're pumping the iron.
Put the music on.
With music on.
Zone out. If you're mad or got something bothering you, you can just take it out on the weights and try to eke out an extra rep. So just channel it into something positive.
Do you track the weight over time so you know what progress you've made?
For sure.
And you got goals you're setting for?
Yeah, I'm getting older now, so it's kind of
Yeah.
I might have hit that plateau. But
I doubt it.
I'll be 40 this year.
That's nothing.
Doesn't feel like nothing.
Just wait till you're 60. Then,
hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. That's right. Is there someone in your life that has inspired you that you can kind of point to and think, gosh, that person really had an impact, shaped me and inspired me to live the life I'm living now?
Yeah, I think I already said it. My stepdad, he showed me you can basically do whatever you want to do if you have the right mindset and attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You can be successful at anything. I don't care what you're doing. It's all about your mindset.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go into some place and think, this sucks, I hate it here, then it's going to suck for you.
That's right.
So,
right.
Doesn't matter what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So do you like movies?
I love movies.
You have a favorite movie?
I got a few favorite movies. It changes over time. Probably used to be Tombstone. You ever seen Tombstone? Val Kilmer?
No, I don't think
He
so.
should have won the Academy Award for Best Actor ever in a movie ever.
How old is that movie?
Like 93, I think. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I went to the movies when I was a kid and saw it. It's like a cowboy movie, but it's pretty badass. Yeah.
I kind of know what you're talking about. I may have seen it, but gosh, I don't remember.
Yeah, you got to check that out.
Yeah, I will. Okay. All right. What else?
Oh man, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
my son, he got big on that kick for a while. He gets in these phases where he gets obsessive with all these things.
Yeah.
He loves Star Wars. He had to be the Mandalorian for Halloween last year.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, some of the costumes today that kids have for Halloween are just blow my mind.
Yeah, and they're expensive too. It's insane.
Yeah.
Depends on how far you want to go.
Yeah, but it's cool to see them. They so get into character and think they're the person.
Yeah. I have to have lightsaber fights with my son, but he doesn't understand it's not real light, so he's whacking me pretty good.
So when you think about raising your son and the kind of young man you want him to be, what are those qualities or those characteristics that you want to instill in him?
I think the biggest thing would be just mindset and overall positive attitude. Looking back on my life and the mistakes I made, I squandered a lot of potential and a lot of opportunities just from, maybe not overcoming adversity or looking at things the wrong way. So, I didn't have my father there to guide me. So that's one thing I'm going to teach him is, don't get caught up in the weeds and try to control your emotions and just, stick to your plan and actually execute it no matter what,
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay positive. That's probably be the biggest thing.
Is there a particular adversity you had to overcome when you were younger that you think shaped you into who you are?
Other than losing my father at a young age, I had a. I was supposed to play baseball after high school. I tore my knee up, had my knee surgery the day after 9/11. So that kept me, from doing that. So that kind of set me on a different path, I think.
You're probably very disappointed then, right?
For
In
sure, yeah.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it changed a lot of things.
So when you look back, you maybe think that happened for a reason,
Yeah,
right?
for
And
sure, of course.
put you on the path that you're on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because my next my next thing, my next choice, I was going to go to the military, so it knocked my top two choices out
Ah,
right off the bat. So I was like, okay,
so you're scrambling to
yeah.
figure out what's next for you.
Mhm.
So where'd you go from there?
I ended up going to college anyway. I just didn't get to, I went down here to USC. I just didn't get to go play at the school I was going to go play at. So,
Yeah.
but
Do you still play baseball today?
I tried to play softball this past year and I realized I have herniated disc. I can't
Oh,
run anymore. Yeah, that's when I found it out. We started the company softball team, and that's when I found out
wow.
something's not feeling quite right.
So when you swing the bat, it's like, ow.
It's not even swinging. It was more running. Just I don't know though. Yeah,
Yeah.
all that. So getting old.
Sounds. Please.
Lived a hard life.
Lived a hard life. Yeah. There you go. Is there anyone that either famous or someone that's already passed that you'd love to be able to have a meal with?
My mom's a big Elvis fan, but everybody says Elvis, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna say that one.
no, no one said that yet.
Really?
I
Yeah.
haven't heard that one.
Yeah. My mom actually, she told me, her and her, I can't remember if it was my dad or one of her friends. They drove like to the lake the day he died in like '78 or whatever, and like they just cried and stuff. Like, had a big pity party.
Yeah.
When Elvis died.
Yeah, that was big news.
Yeah.
It was big news.
Yeah.
What is it about wanting to meet Elvis that you think would be interesting?
I just like to separate the fact from fiction and see what's real and what's not real.
Mm-hmm.
You hear all these things or whatever. And I think the older I get, the more I realize it's, more fiction than there's more than what meets the eye and what we think. So,
yeah, no doubt about it. That the image of someone,
yeah.
That you have based on movies you see him in or songs or what the media, the image they want you to think versus who the real person is. Yeah. I would say that's true of the more famous somebody is probably, more true.
Especially nowadays, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Taylor Swift.
Everybody hates on Taylor. I actually like Taylor.
I like Taylor. I'm a Taylor fan.
I like Taylor. I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but I like some of her music.
Yeah. I mean,
I know the Super Bowl, everybody was hating on her, and I was like, everybody was trying to actually want some money on Kansas City because everybody's like, just wanting her to lose or whatever. I'm like, man, Taylor's bought both these skyboxes. They're not going to let her lose, bro. So
that was a good bet.
Want a little money on that game.
You made a good bet. Yeah. Travis, I want to give you an opportunity to ask me a question if you have one.
Okay. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school in Michigan, a small liberal arts college called Hope College.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a school that's in Holland, Michigan. So it's over on the Lake Michigan side of Michigan. And I majored in business and communications, double major.
And what'd you do after that? Grad school?
Nope, I did not go to grad school. I went to work right away because I put myself through college. So I had a lot of student debt that I had to pay. So right after college, I started working for a manufacturing company. It was called Donnelly Mears. And I thought, okay, I'm going to, work here for a little bit. And I ended up being there for 12 years.
Okay.
So that was a job where the company was growing so fast. When I started working there, they were 50 million in sales. And when I left 12 years later, they were like 750 million.
Oh, wow.
So I had an opportunity to really do lots of different jobs in operations. I was talking about earlier from being a quality engineer, materials planner, plant supervisor, became a plant manager.
So that's where you worked your way up?
Worked my way up.
Tricks of the trade?
Learned the tricks of the trade. That's right.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. How'd you get that far to where you are now?
Tenacity, like determination,
Mindset.
That desire, the desire to achieve something more than people thought I could. I love to be underestimated.
Amen. Awesome.
Well, Travis Maloney, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Pleasure's all
inspire
mine.
me.
No,
Thank
cut
you.
it out. You inspire me.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.